Hey judges, we're Speciify. We know all great companies have stories, so here's ours. Ricky, who has mild autism, is my best friend at the special needs classroom I volunteer at every day after school. Once we were enjoying our popcorn when suddenly he started struggling to breathe. I was terrified, and so were the teachers, because we had no idea what was causing it. While one teacher raced towards Ricky to care for him, two other teachers and a group of volunteers raced towards the whiteboard in the back of the classroom, publicly displaying every student's medical, emergency contact, and behavioral information. But the data was gone. Turns out the janitor had erased it the day before, not knowing that on that board was a year's worth of data about the students. Ricky had to be rushed to the hospital since we couldn't figure out what had happened, and it turns out that the packaged popcorn packet that everyone was eating from contained peanut oil, and Ricky was extremely allergic to peanuts.
Our startup helps special educators prevent these kinds of life-threatening situations, particularly those caused by lack of organization within the classroom, and reimagines what education looks like for kids like Ricky. Speciify, a mobile app, will transform and enhance how special education classrooms are operated to ease the work of instructors and bring teachers, students, and guardians closer together.
I'm going to start by covering the market gap. As of 2020, there are approximately 463,200 special education teachers and 7.3 million students receiving services under the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. That's about 16 students per teacher, which is 16 personalized curriculums to plan, 16 guardians to communicate with, and 16 stacks of paperwork. By law, parents are required to be involved in the individualized curriculum process. Open communication is key. Now I'll pass it on to Trevor to cover our solution to the problems we have discussed.
Speciify was built from the ground up with privacy and ease of use at its core. Sign up with email and email verification from within the app itself. The dashboard provides an overview of students for teachers. Speciify adapts to every student with important medical and contact information, behavioral tracking, graphs and IEP goals, and weekly summaries. The weekly summaries are part of what makes Speciify so unique. They allow teachers to give feedback on students to their parents, and parents to give feedback to the teachers on how they think their students are progressing. Now that we've shown you the product, let us tell you more about our competitive advantages.
There are three main competitors that we considered while doing our market research: Birdhouse, Class Dojo, and LiftEd. However, Birdhouse has been abandoned since 2016, Class Dojo is unspecialized to our target market, and LiftEd has a very high price tag. Furthermore, Speciify surpasses all of these competitors in three main aspects. Number one, our design is simple and meaningful, making the application easy to use and right on your phone, designed with the specific needs of special educators in mind. Number two, we build connection, giving real-time updates with parents through notifications and templated pop-ups that are easily customizable by educators. Number three, the future potential of Speciify is huge, as we can implement IEP scanning to ease the paper to digital transition and the use of artificial intelligence for automated insights. The final cherry on top is our dedicated and talented team that can adapt quickly and provide a unique student perspective while designing an app for educators.
In order to reach the most customers, we plan to make pitches to school boards and make direct sales at teacher conferences. Going in person will help us build a personal connection. Once people start using the app, we plan to use word-of-mouth marketing. We also plan to partner with special education influencers who have a combined 216.3 thousand follower account on Instagram. We will work with organizations such as California Teachers Association and National Association of Special Education Teachers, who can help us with digital marketing. All of them help build credibility because of their already built bases. In terms of pricing, we plan to give a 1-month free trial and then 2 packages, a monthly subscription and an annual subscription. The annual subscription will be for the 10-month school year. We also plan to provide a school package for school districts or schools that are typically $2 less per month per teacher, and also have a 10% discount as compared to the individual package.
Speciify plans on acquiring an investment of $25,000 in the business through Seed Invest, an equity crowdfunding platform for startups such as Speciify to set financial goals that, if met by funding from individual investors, turns into real money at the end of the money raising campaign. With Speciify's current annual net sales projections, Seed Invest investors will receive their principal investment through dividends by year 3 and will make an ROI between 5 to 12 times their initial investment by year 7. Based on current financial projections, Speciify will also make approximately $75,000 by year 3, with an average customer growth rate of 230% by year. With that, I'll hand it over to Cindy to talk more about our launch timeline.
We are currently completing our app prototype on Figma and plan to begin our software development on Swift by March of this year. By April, we hope to have completed our app, and we will collaborate with special educators at select charter schools to start a 2-week trial period. This sets us up to be ready to sign on customers by the start of this summer. Judges, we've been doing special education the same tedious, complicated, and generic way for the past 50 years. It's time that we modernize and get specific about the education our most unique students deserve. So remember, we're Speciify, special education made
Simple.